Clear? Okay, so far we discussed various concepts that related with our chapter. Various concepts we discussed here. Like what are the factors of production? What are the three sectors? How can a person make income? What is employment? What do you mean by unemployment? Like that, various factors we discussed, various concepts we discussed today. Today, we are going to discuss some more problems related with the microeconomics. Basically, we know that the central problems of an economy. Okay, central problems of an economy. Subham Paul, where is he?
Yes, sir.
Tell me. Tell me, Subham Paul, what's your doubt?
Sir, in statistics, chapters are coming.
Statistics chapters are
Coming?
you're asking for the second periodic test?
No, first periodic.
First periodic test. For statistics chapters are there, I will
First period.
intimate you, okay?
First.
I will intimate. Okay.
Statistics
Today,
chapter.
anyway, today one thing I will do that today I will upload the notes from this particular chapter and the total syllabus for the examination also. Okay? No worries in that. If you have any doubt or any queries are there, means you can text me, or you can call me also, no problem. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Fine. So we already know that we discussed about the central problems of the economy. We know that okay, what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. What to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. In this context, I want to ask a question to Grishma. Grishma, tell me, Grishma, what do you mean by the term what to produce? We already discussed that in the class. Last class we discussed. What is that? What to produce?
According to the staple food of the people.
According to the
Staple food of the people.
but that day we discussed about the food items, right? Okay. So basically, not only food, almost all the goods,
Basic
commodities.
goods.
Okay. So according to the need of the people, Okay. So or according to the wants, we are planning what to produce. Basically, the government or the individuals. Government or individuals. Here, what is the connection with the individuals? Here, we know that there are two sectors are there. One is a private sector, other is public sector. In the private sector, individuals will decide what to produce. Okay, basically, if you are a owner of a company, you will think, okay, what product will rise more profit. So as per that, we will plan the production. We will study the market. Okay, we will study the market. What are the needs of the people, and we will start to produce that. Now, I will ask you a question to Subham Paul. Subham Paul, in the present scenario, number of people or number of private individuals, they started a business. Do you know what is that? In this present scenario, number of people privately, they started a business. What is that business? Many are there. You can find in your locality also. What is that? Now it is the business that makes more profit. What is that?
Sanitizer.
Sanitizer
Mask.
Yeah, of course, sanitizer, hand wash, mask. Okay, so it is clear for you. That thing is clear for you. Okay, as per the need of the society, as per the need in the market, we are preparing and selling and making income. That's related with the private individuals. Okay, private individuals. So government also will think the same, right or not? So now what the government is doing here in this process scenario, what is the government is doing? Anyway, we want to understand one thing is the government is not making the things, government's not producing the things in relation with making profit, clear or not? So government is basically producing things to or things for maintaining the welfare of the people in the society or in the country, clear? So in this present scenario, what the government is trying to do or what the government is trying to produce? Aparna, what the government is trying to produce? all the mechanisms government is using to produce a particular item. What is that? Amalraj, think and say. I already told you that it is already connected with the welfare of the people. Welfare of the people. What is that? Amalraj,
Yes, sir.
tell me, Amalraj, what is that? Can anyone say? Price for the person. If you say the answer.
Excellent.
Who is that?
Excellent.
Who is that? Who told that answer? Anjo. There, Anjo.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. That's correct answer. Vaccine. What is that? Vaccine. Vaccine for what? Vaccine against the present disease called corona. Okay, COVID-19 disease. Okay, let it. So you all already got a point here. Okay, what is that? Individuals, private individuals, almost they are trying to produce, or they will think what to produce related with the profit motto, but the government is always thinking about the welfare of the people, welfare of the people. Okay. Almost all the economic problems, three are there: what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. In connection with that, we discussed about the resources have alternative uses. Resources and its alternative uses there. So we know that wants are unlimited, resources are limited. Wants are unlimited, the same time resources are limited. So the situation is that there is called to be scarcity. Scarcity. Okay, no availability of resources related with our needs. That particular situation is basically called as what? Scarcity. What is that? Scarcity. So again, connecting with that particular word scarcity, we studied the three other scenarios. What is that? Greater the scarcity, what will happen? The scarcity is increasing. Aishwarya, tell me, Aishwarya. Huh?
Their price.
The price will increase. Okay, scarcity, higher the scarcity, higher the price. Higher the scarcity, higher the price. Okay, Tomlin, tell me, Tomlin. Lower the scarcity, what will happen?
Goods will be or produced.
Not clear. Scarcity is less. Means the thing is available plentifully. What will happen? What will happen to the price?
Price will be decreased.
Yeah, price will decrease. Okay. So free resources, no scarcity. Free resources. What is the price related with that? Annette Anthony, tell me, Annette Anthony. Free resources. Free resources like
No price.
no price. Free resources, no price. That's what price related with the scarcity. Price related with scarcity. Okay. Okay, here is a technical issue. Don't worry. We are going for the next slide. Okay, central problems of an economy. We discussed that, and we discussed about the what to produce. You know that we are always trying to produce as per the need in the market. Okay, and the next question: how to produce? How to produce? Okay, in this connection, we want to understand the two particular terms. Okay, what are they? Labor intensive production. Labor intensive. Labor intensive production, and the next one is capital intensive production. Okay, one is labor intensive production, other is a capital intensive production. So you know that the term labor, what do you mean labor? Labor, we are using human ability and skill directly to produce a product. Okay, what we are using here? Human ability. Okay, physical power of an individual or mental ability of an individual or a group of people to produce anything. We can say that kind of production is called to be labor intensive production. Labor intensive production. Clear or not? Number of people directly working to produce a particular product. That kind of production is basically called as labor intensive production. Next we are discussing about capital intensive. So capital here means Fixed capital. Fixed capital. Basically, machines and tools. Machines and tools. Okay. So the government or the private individuals, those who running a factory or a firm, always thinking to reduce the cost of production. What method to use to produce the product? What method? Here I only told you that there are two methods are there. One is labor intensive. Labor intensive. Okay. Other is a capital intensive. So Shubham Pal, is there any problem with you? I'm asking to Shubham Pal. Is there any trouble? Shubham Pal, where is he?
Yes, sir.
Any trouble with your connection?
Little bit, sir.
Okay, okay. Just regulate that. Okay. Control yourself. Fine. Next one, what I told. There are two things are there. One is labor intensive, other is a capital intensive. Labor intensive in the sense both in private sector or in public sector, the organizer, okay, or the person behind the production will think what method to use to produce the product. Whatever it is, with agricultural production, okay, we are cultivating crops, or industrial production, we are making cars or motorcycle, whatever it is. Okay, so the organizer will think, want to use more labor or want to use more capital? I mean, want to use more machines. Okay, so this is the problem here. Okay, what method to use to produce? How to produce? How to produce? Okay, here we want to understand first one. It is a labor intensive. Basically, we are using Shubham Pal. Again, your screen is opening in my window here. What's the problem? Okay, fine. The technical error I am thinking here. Okay, fine. Let it. So, is that clear for you, Basil Basir? What do you mean by labor intensive technique?
Yes, sir.
What is that labor intensive technique in
For
production?
using people's individual skills for
Individual skills and ability to produce the goods is called basically what? Labor intensive. Labor intensive. Aishwarya, tell me, what do you mean by capital intensive method?
Machines are used.
Both the machines will use to produce a product. Clear or not? So both is labor intensive technique and capital intensive technique. It has they has their own merits and demerits. Merits and demerits. Okay. Can anyone say that what is the merit with the labor intensive? Femina Nasreen. Femina, tell me, if the government or the employers, they are using more labors than machines, what is the merit here? What is the positive aspect here? What's the merit here? Femina, just think and say. The employer, he or she, or the government using more workers than machines. This thing that connecting with the society. Huh?
Workers get money.
Of course. Okay. More employment we can generate. More employment we can create. Right? Okay. So if you are using labor intensive technique in production of any good related with the question how to produce. Okay. We can improve the workforce. Or more people will get employment. Okay, more people will get employment. Okay, it's helpful for the growth of the country related with the individual development. Individual development. Okay, just keep it in mind. So, what is the drawback here? What is the negative aspect here? Anjo, please turn on your camera. Hadi, Amin, Atul, Amal, K, Saji, everyone please turn on your camera. I'm asking to Anjo. Now, Femina told that the positive aspect of labor intensive technique related with the how to produce. Here the question for you, what is the demerit? What is the demerit here?
I don't know. So,
Demerit related with the labor intensive technique. What? Wages. Okay. That is anyway not connected with that. Hanna Salim, any idea? Any idea? Merit is we can create more job opportunities. and what is the demerit? Okay, I will say, don't want to waste much time with you guys here. Okay, nothing but, what is that? It will take much time, more time to produce, more time to produce. Okay, quality of the product and the quantity of the product will deteriorate. Maybe we can say, easily say that it will decrease. Okay, quality of the product will decrease and even the quantity of the product also will decrease. Okay, you know that in modern times we are using machines, the productivity of the machines is too high. Okay, the machines can produce more quantity, more quantity. That's a demerit here. A demerit here. Okay, the same time, Hadi Aman, tell me. Now we discussed about the labor intensive technique. Okay, labor intensive technique, one merit and one demerit we discussed. Now we are discussing about a capital intensive technique. Okay, in connection with the how to produce, we are discussing about capital intensive method. What is the merit of capital intensive method? Tell me.
It will be produced much faster.
Of course. Okay, just now I told that. Okay, we can produce more goods. Okay, in better quantities and better quality. Okay, better quantities and better quality the product we can produce. Same time, demerit also is there. Okay, Amal ke Saji, what is the demerit? What is the demerit of capital intensive method?
Wages will be
Wages.
more.
Demerit. We don't want to pay any money for the machines basically. Okay.
For
Only one time we
buying.
will purchase it and we'll install it and we'll operate that. Anything else? Any idea?
Cost of production would be more.
Cost of production?
Will be more.
Cost of production will be more. Then that's a different scenario. That's a different scenario. So first case we discussed about merit and demerit. That things is converting into demerit and merit here. That only. Okay. More people will lose the job. Okay. We are unable to create more job opportunities. Okay. Here cost of production is another scenario. We will discuss that later. Okay. Just to keep it in your mind. Just keep it in your mind. Okay. So we discuss about the basic two central problems. What are they? First of all, what to produce? What to produce? Is that clear for you? Is that clear or not? If I am asking a question to you, the answer is affirmative. It is yes. Just raise your hand. Okay, fine. Okay. Okay, that's clear. Next, we discussed about another central problem. What is that? How to produce. Another central problem. How to produce. In connection with the how to produce, we discussed about two scenarios. What is that? Labor intensive technique. Other is a capital intensive technique. That also discussed. Is that clear? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, fine. So we discuss about the capital intensive technique also. So always the employer or the organizer, even in the private sector or in a public sector, they will think about this. What method want to use to produce? Okay. What method will me give more profit? Okay. But the governments will not think about that. I already told you that the government's always trying to improve the quality of living. Quality of living. Basically, they'll think about the welfare. Okay. So one more problem is there here. We are going to the next one. What is that? For whom to produce? For whom to produce? Okay. So we know that purchasing power of the people. Purchasing power of the people. Right or not? What do you mean by purchasing power of the people? Purchasing power of the individuals. What do you mean by that? Purchasing power of the individual. We already discussed that. What is purchasing? Yeah, tell me, who is that?
Wants and needs.
Income of the people.
Yeah, it is strictly connected with the income. Okay. Okay. So purchasing power is strictly connected with our income. So before producing the product within a country, the producers or even the government will think about that. What is the capacity of the people? Purchasing capacity of the people. Okay. Then only they will start producing a particular product. Sometimes it will connecting with the culture of the people. Culture of the people. Clear or not? Okay. So market study is a broad classification in economics there basically. Okay. So number of things are there connected with this for whom to produce. For whom to produce. I already told you that strictly it is connected with the price of the commodity and income of the people. Income of the people. So as per the need of the people only we want to produce. Clear? Understanding or not? Basically that is related with the income of the people. Example, if you are going to a supermarket, we can purchase soaps from rupees 10 to rupees 185. Okay, in our local supermarkets. Okay, leave it. We don't want to go to 185. At least go for 180 rupees soaps also are available in the supermarkets, right or not? 10 rupee to 80 rupees, right? Yes or no? So every time if you are going to the supermarket, always we will think about the weight of our pockets. Okay, so then we will think about what want to purchase from the shop or what want to purchase. What soap want to purchase? It's from 10 rupees soap or it is 8 rupees soap, that is strictly connected with our pockets, our income. Okay, or our economical stability. Clear? Understand? So always the producers will think for whom to produce, that's strictly connected with the income of the people, culture of that particular area or a country or something like that. Okay, so we will read it. Here it is, for whom to produce. For whom to produce refers a problem in which a decision regarding which category of people are going to consume a good. Okay, basically we can say that economically rich or poor, rich or poor. Okay, in each and every economy we can find these two sets of people. Okay, and one more set is there, is called to be basically middle class. Middle class. Okay, so in each and every economy we can see these two sets of people basically called as the haves and the have-nots. Haves and the have-nots. Clear? And economics will use the term rich and the poor. Rich and the poor. So always the government will think as per the number of these people, the rich and the poor, what to produce in the economy and what what kind of things you want to supply in the market. As we know, goods and services are produced for those who can purchase them or have the capacity to buy them. I already told, we already know that. Okay, always we will purchase the goods from the market related with our economical stability. Okay, frankly say so, weight of the pocket. Okay. Next, capacity to buy depend upon how income is distributed among the factors of production. The higher the income, the higher will be the capacity to buy and vice versa. Okay, so higher the income, the capacity also will increase to purchase the product there. Okay, example, it is different purchasing, different criteria are there or different situations are there we can find here. We are purchasing thing from a roadside shop and things from a mall or a hypermarket, right? Both are different. Okay, people will choose a roadside shop, okay, or a mall or a hypermarket as per their income only. So everyone cannot go regularly to have a meal from KFC, Pizza Hut or Burger Hut or something like that. Impossible, right or not? Yes or no? Is that possible or not? Regularly can we go or not? How much rich you are also, we will think about that. Want to spend more money there. So we'll think, no need. So monthly once, monthly twice, or weekly once, or something like that. Understanding or not? Okay, that as per our income only. Next point says, we know that the whole output is distributed among factors of production which have contributed to it. Okay, so we know that there are 4 factors of production. What are they? What are the factors of production? And Anatani?
Land, labor, capital, enterprise.
Land, labor, capital, and organizer. So we had already discussed that. What are the remuneration for all these factors? Using land, what is the remuneration for land? What is the remuneration for land?
Rent.
Land rent. Okay. So if you are deploying or using more land, what is the income? What kind of remuneration here? Rent. So that was a part of income only. So who is able to generate more income? He or she is able to spend more. Okay. So spending more equal to standard of living. If you are spending more money related with the products or commodities, what is available in the market, what will happen there? Standard of living will increase. So that is related with things that are available in the market. We can say that some people are always going behind purchasing branded items. Okay. Can you give some example for branded clothes? Basil Bashir, branded clothes. Some brands.
Sir, Nike.
Nike. Then?
Mhm.
Okay, Nike, Puma, Adidas. We are like number of companies are there. Okay, Allen's only. Like the number of companies are there basically with this cloth brands. Okay, if you are going to some areas like in Tamil Nadu, two areas are there. It's called to be Tirupati. Sorry, not Tirupati, Tirupur. Near to Coimbatore. Okay, so in there also, if you are passing through train, number of people will come to sell these T-shirts. Okay, cotton towels. Okay, maybe the price of the commodities are maybe 50 rupees, 100 rupees, or something like that. But same quality. So Adidas T-shirt also we can purchase from the shop, and we can purchase the same T-shirt in the train also. The quality of the product is almost same, but only one thing is different. What is that? The logo, the emblem, right? Okay, let it. That is related to something else that not we are discussing in economics here. So basically, some people have the capacity to purchase this branded product. Basically, we can say that the rich class. So that third question is related with that. For whom to produce? Want to produce for the rich people or want to produce for the poor people? Clear? So related with this question, one more thing is there. What is that? Quality of the product also will vary. Differences are there for the quality of the product. Grishma,
Yes, sir.
are you here? Okay, fine. So we know that since production is the combined effect of all four factors, like we already discussed, land, labor, capital. We're going to the next point here. The guiding principle is that the economy must see here that important and urgent wants of citizens are being satisfied. So almost in each and every economy, if it's a capitalist economy or a socialist economy or even a mixed economy, the primary motto of the government is to produce for the welfare of the people. Welfare motto. Want to increase the standard of living in the country. Clear? So we discussed, Grishma, just unmute. Sorry, please mute. Okay, so here we discuss about the three central problems of an economy. What to produce, what goods to produce. Next one we discuss about how to produce, what techniques want to use to produce. We discuss about both the capital intensive technique and labor intensive technique. Capital intensive technique and labor intensive technique. Okay, that clear for you? Next question, what is the next question? What is that? For whom to produce? Okay, in which we discussed about the production is for the poor or for the rich. Okay, that is strictly connected with the income of the people and expenditure capacity of the people. So income and expenditure is strictly connected, right or not? More the income, more the ability to spend. Is this much clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
I told you to raise the hand there, right? Okay, fine. So Aishwarya, clear? Aishwarya?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So next we are discussing about another particular topic from that chapter. It's called to be a market economy versus centrally planned economy. Market economy versus a centrally planned economy. So before that, we want to understand this term. What do you mean by a market? Or what is a market? What is a market? Can anyone say that? What is a market? Can anyone? What do you know? Just tell me. Wait. Who is that? Who is that? Tell your name, man. Adul.
Yes, sir.
Is it Adul?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell me then.
Sir, where the place where selling and buying of goods take place.
Here comes the word. What is that? The place where the people are buying and selling the products. Okay. So I will not use the term the place. Okay. Yeah, that's a mistake here. What is that? The place. Okay. Wherever it is, where what is going on? Buying and selling. So you know that we are purchasing the product from great internet platforms are there. You might know that. What is that? What are the two great or biggest internet platform related with the market? What are they?
Amazon and
In India?
Flipkart.
In India?
Amazon and Flipkart.
Amazon and Flipkart. Okay. So we are not connected with the place there. Okay. It's a platform. It's a platform, right? It's a virtual one. Okay. Wherever it is, what? Buying and selling taking place, that area or that scenario, we can say it's a market. It's a market. So we can see here, this not on might asking for a 1 mark. What is that? A market is a place where two parties, I already told you that a place is imaginary concept, where two parties can gather to facilitate the exchange of goods and services. Facilitates exchange of goods and services. The parties involved are usually buyers and sellers. Buyers and sellers. Who are the parties? Buyers and sellers. In market, we can find only two parties are there. Who are they? One is the buyer, other is the seller. Clear? So now we are discussing about a market economy. Market economy. Okay. So now you know that what is a market. What is a market? Okay. So we will continue in the next class. Okay. So almost 1:30. So listen, students. Today I will upload your notes there. So read that carefully. Any doubts, queries are there, means you can call me or you can text me. Okay. So we are going for the recapitulation of the present class, today's class. What we discussed here today? What are the things we discussed? Anat, Anani, tell me. Anat?
Sir, how to produce?
How to produce?
And for whom to produce?
And for whom to produce? How to produce and for whom to
And
produce?
for whom to produce?
Yeah, fine. Next one is just started. What is that? What do you mean by market and what do you mean by market economy? Market economy. Okay, so homework for you. Just read that particular topic for tomorrow. I mean, next class. Okay, what is that? Page number, I can say page number 4 and page number 5. And I already intimated that in page number 3 and 4. One particular topic is there called to be PPF, production possibility frontier, or it can be called to be production possibility curve. That portion is deleted. Okay, so don't worry about that. So read it. 1.3.1, the centrally planned economy, and 1.3.2, the market economy, page number 4 and page number 5. Is this much okay for you? Now asking, are you able to understand the language? I mean, my language?
Yes, sir.
The speed is regulated or not?
Yes, sir.
Still anyone is facing problem with the speed or something like that? Anybody?
Sir.
Who is that? Subhampal? Subhampal only raised that question. Subhampal questioned me. Now okay? Are you okay, Subhampal?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Thank you everyone.